Hello, all. Man, there's a couple things that just came to me, and I hope I can deliver it pretty good. I feel as though I can. So, given the world that we're in right now and the trajectory of where we're going with it, you have to understand how people operate. You have to first understand how you operate. You have to understand how you operate. Once you figure out what you stand on, you start working towards your morals, your values, your ethics, and your truth, and your truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, as I say that. Dang, that's crazy. You start recognizing that, right? You start slowly working towards that. You have to understand that you are going to be surrounded by people that want to kick you off your highest timeline, kick you off your highest vibration, because you're elevating. You're elevating. You're changing. You're growing. You're evolving. You're learning more wisdom. You're gaining perseverance. You're gaining knowledge. You're gaining wisdom. You're gaining fortitude. You're gaining all these things. You're gaining them. We all have a personal story. We all have a personal walk. We all have personal wisdom and knowledge to share. We all do. We all do. It's the facets of being human, being individually and uniquely made perfectly in his image. Whew, I'm getting fired up. Okay, that said. So we've established that. So you have to understand that you are going to be surrounded by people that want to siphon, want to create illusions, want to steal, kill, destroy, lie, deceit, manipulate, gaslight. They want to do it all. They want to do cover-ups. They want to do everything. They're going to misuse AI. They're going to misuse data. They're going to misuse the justice system. They're going to misuse the financial system. They're going to misuse the war. They're going to misuse everything. They're going to do everything. They're going to do the most. They're going to do the most. It's in their nature. They're tied into something different. They're tied into something different right now, and it is not their soul. Unfortunately, we all know the answer, and it's one of those things. But what I can tell you is what I know without a doubt is if you continually move on the trajectory, on your God-given purpose, on your God-given path, nothing is going to get in the way of that. And do not allow these illusions and these attacks and these tactics to get the best of you, get the best of your Sunday. That's the biggest thing. Like, I know without a doubt, Poppy T is on the struggle bus right now. He is struggling. They all are. And they're grasping at straws. They're grasping at straws right now. Believe me, it is a fake mask right now. It really is. They do not have the manpower. Let me just put it to you realistically. Okay. I talk with my hands a lot too, so I give them credit on that. I do the same thing, brother. But they don't have the manpower to stop the entire populace of the people to talk about it. They don't have it. They can create all these acts. They can create all these laws. They can create censorship. They can create AI. They can do everything under the sun. They can do the most. They can do the most, and they're going to do that. But they do not have the manpower. They are not equipped for this. They are not equipped for what is to come, and they know that. Okay? And so that being said, they're going to create so much havoc. There's going to be so many stories, like that thing that just broke with Ukraine and that soldier, of course, and golly, I hope it's bless anybody's heart that's getting hurt right now over all this stuff. There's so many people getting hurt for no reason right now. If they're getting hurt in this war, if they're fighting this war, if they're getting attacked by us, if they're a distraction or an illusion created for us not to think about the war, but think about this. I mean, there's so many people getting hurt right now. It's absolutely ludicrous. It's ludicrous. I love Ludacris too, by the way. He's one of my favorite artists. But it's just... And so I see it, and there's so much grappling at the straws right now. They really are. And it's really sad to see. It just is. And they're going, we have the midterms coming up. That's going to be fun. And then he's in there for the next couple of years. This is just the brink of it. It really is. And you have to take control of the reality that you have control over. You do. And right now we are all grasping at very little control. But what we do have control over, come close. What we do have control over is what we consume, our consumptions, whether that be on social media, whether that be with news, whether that be with the algorithm, whether that be in your community, whether that be, your church, whatever, your friend groups, where you work, you have control of that. All right. And so you have to really tap in to your mental peace right now, because they're grasping at straws and they're going to try to pull you off your high horse, especially if you're in the brink of elevation. And there's a lot of people on the brink of elevation right now. We are on a mass spiritual awakening across the board, and they know it. They know it. And this is the thing. I mean, you're either moving in righteousness, and you walk with God, or you're moving against God and you're putting blasphemy on his name, or you're misusing his name. You can't do that neither. Or you're promoting and hitting all the talking points and getting that paycheck. Laura Loomer. Oh my goodness. That woman. Eek. I don't know. That's a different beast right there. Different beast. I got nothing on that. I don't even pay any mind to that. No siree. Not getting any of my energy. Nope. And quite frankly, to tell you the truth, she'll hit her fall when she gets nobody's energy. I'm telling you that. That's all they want from you is your energy, your retweets, your reposts, your classification, your clarification. Quit giving it to them. Quit giving it to them. They know you're telling the truth. They know it. They know it. They know everything they're saying is lies. They do. They do. I can assure you of that. They know. They know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to drain you. They're trying to drain you. So quit letting it. Don't let it drain you. You know your reality of what you can take and when it gets to be too much. You know what I'm saying? Advocate, fight back, tell your truths, absolutely. But when it gets to where it's depleting you and you can feel it wearing on you and it's exerting your energy, it's exerting your mental exhaustion, your emotions, your feelings, it's taking you away from your family life. I know all about all these things. I mean, this has literally been my training camp for the last 41 years of my life. Believe me, I know. Just know when it's time to pull back. You advocate, you balk back, you stand on what's right, you speak the truth. Absolutely. 10 toes down all day, every day, baby. We ride at dawn. Okay. But just know when it's time to pull back. Just know. Allow your spirit within you, your Christ conscience to tell you when it's time to pull back. Okay. I can assure you, just listen to your inner child, listen to your inner spirit. She or him or whoever will tell you, your little alter ego. We all got one. We all got one. You got to learn to start coexisting with yours because that's what they want. That's what they want. I'm telling you. But I love you guys. I hope this video resonated. But yeah, it just came up a little bit ago and it's so crazy how people just pull at you when they can tell that you're elevating and how weak people are in different ways. And it's so crappy to say that because they attack the weak and the kind-hearted and the humble-hearted, but in different ways. They don't understand that when you choose to take those types of measures, you choose those types of actions because you're moving in your insecurities, you're moving in whatever it is you're battling within yourself. Quite frankly, you're actually the one moving in weakness because weak people are the ones that attack people. Really? It's one of those things, especially in the dark, especially in the back, misusing the badge, misusing the title, misusing money. That's not right. You shouldn't do that. There's nowhere in the Bible where there's righteousness to that. No, nowhere. There's no justification for it. None. If you got a problem with somebody did you wrong, somebody did this or whatever, take it to their face. Take it to the face, take it to the courts, do whatever. Do it right. Do it right. Don't do all this crap. Don't create all this propaganda. Don't create a charade. Why would you do such things? I mean, it just makes zero sense. Nothing about that makes sense. And the fact that we have grown adults choosing these measures is your answer in itself. It truly is. Grown adults acting like children. They got a little bigger than their britches. And they started doing really funky stuff. giving the green light to funky stuff and turning a blind eye. Shh, we don't see